Hello, aren't you excited? Today is the day that we get to continue on our science fair papers. So the first thing that you're going to start with is looking at your Now What document. You've all received this in class, but in case you don't have it with you or at any time you need to look up information, remember that everything is available on kmsaged.com. So if you click on that website, it's going to bring up this lovely website for you, and you're going to click on SAE, and the science fair information will be right here. You need to select which grade you're in, 7th through 8th or 9th through 12th, and then you're going to click on the Now What paper instructions. Those Now What paper instructions will be a great help as you progress through your project. Everything that I give you on these tutorials is also found in written format on the Now What paper instructions. So let's begin. So we're going to start with our Now What paper instructions, and this video is intended for those kids in grades 9th through 12th grade. You've already done your literature review, and at the same time you should have been doing your references and keeping that documentation. Now, in our written report, the literature review is first, and then the references. And I am having you do these each in a separate document. So to begin the references, you're going to start by opening up a new document, however that works on your computer, a Microsoft document. You're going to make sure that you save it. In your computer file as references. Save. The very top of your page, you're going to center justify it. You're going to type the word references. Not bibliography, not works cited, but references. You should probably spell that correctly though, huh? Now, you should have had a list when you were working on your review of literature. You should have had a list of references. Remember that you need at least 15 different sources, and they have to be cited in APA. Now, if you go back to our website, down here there are some tutorials on how to do different things. That is where this video will be placed as well, and there should be a video on there as well on how to cite an APA, and I'm not sure why it's not there right now, but it will be by the time you guys are working on this. So if I want to cite an APA, I'm going to type in APA citation, and it's going to bring up the citation machine. So the citation machine is a wonderful website that you guys will all thoroughly enjoy using, and you're going to make sure it's clicked on APA here. I'm going to click on website because I'm going to go from a website, and I am going to type in the USDA. Sure, we'll just go to this specific website. This is the website that I use to cite statistics in my paper, so I'm going to hit Control Copy, copy that website right here into this document here. If it's in autofill mode, click Search Websites, and there it gives me, it's already cited, it's already found it, so I hit Select. It tells me what it's found for information, what it's missing. Clicking the final step, I'm going to look through this real quick and say, okay, I've got my article title, my publisher URL, and the day I accessed it. This is important. So I obviously just accessed this today, but as you worked on your papers earlier this month, you might have to change this date to October. And the date is important because websites keep a log of what information they have available on their website, and if somebody were to actually go back and try and find the information, you would need to make sure that that website date is important. You're going to create the citation, and it has now given it here. I can hit copy and paste, or I can wait until it's all done and copy and paste it at one time. Hit copy and paste. I'm going to bring it to my references and hit Control V, and there it is, exactly formatted the correct way. Okay, so then I'm going to go back into my my next website that I use, and I'm going to type in, let's see here. I'm going to try and find my fishing line experiment that I used before. Probably need a little bit more information in there. Okay. And I'm going to now copy and paste my information into my bar, search websites, select. Here's what we found. Here's what we couldn't find. Final step. Article Science Project 2016. I actually want to change that to comparing the strength of different types of fishing line, because that's really what it's called, not article. And then if I look here, it has, it does tell me that it was researched by Brittany S. So I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to type in her first name, and her last name, unfortunately, is just one letter. The website title is Science Project 2006. I accessed this on the 15th of October. Create citation. Apparently I have to watch a video. I'm going to pause for a second. Okay, I watched my little video, so now I'm going to be back here where I have my APA, hit copy and paste, go back to my document, hit paste, Control V. I need to make sure I have an enter in between there, and look at that, everything is there. Now I'll notice that my formatting is not correct. If you look at your Now What document, it needs to be Times New Roman 12-point font. And then I want to make sure that I hit save. Once again, you need to have 15, it needs to be in 12-point font, but you need to have 15 references listed on your reference document. At least 15 different sources that have to be valid. So no Wikipedia, etc. that can be used for that. Now the other thing to notice on here is that these are not alphabetical. So they have to be in alphabetical order. So when you are copying and pasting them in, it would be a good idea for you to do that. There are ways to shortcut that to select it and make it alphabetical, but we're not going to get into that on this tutorial. So that is how to do your reference page.